We here at the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and will encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks for February 14th, 2015. With your host, Spacebreaker2448.
Ramp it Epsilon.
And Tommy Gun 2442.
Can I just say this right now? Fuck Superior Tyson GP or Superior Tyson GP or whatever the fuck the name of the goddamn movie is.
Did it focus on the flower again?
No, it's not even fucking out yet. I don't even know when the fuck this movie comes out. Let me look, because I am really getting annoyed by this movie, because I'm getting a serious, like, hey, we're going to do a time travel plot again, and I'm just like, no, you get fucking back here, you rewrite this now, because fuck that. Yeah, it doesn't come out till, like, March 21st, which is, like, next month. But seriously, fuck that movie. Because I'm really getting tired. Is that interesting? This keeps trying to be like, look at this! There's a writer who was never before seen, who was lost in history! When you find out who he actually fucking is, it's like, huh, so it's an obscure-ass concept from way back in the day that never fucking went anywhere because no one cared back then.
And you really think someone's gonna care now?
Yeah.
What was the concept? Dare I ask?
An actual Kamen Rider the Third, who used a car instead of a bike. No, it's a concept from way back in the day, but just because that doesn't mean anyone's going to care. But, yeah. But Kamen Rider number 4. And fuck you, Google Hangouts, you piece of shit. Fuck you for mute me. My typing is not that loud. Fuck off. Anyway. There's a Kamen Rider number 4 who's going to be part of a miniseries to go alongside the movie. I'm just like, I don't care. I cannot define how much I don't care. Why? It seems like a dumb concept of like, hey, there's another Kamen Rider 4 instead of, B3 and Rider Man. The actual Kamen Riders number 3 and 4. Hell, I even got more confused about this movie because in a recent trailer, it shows more of that, like, start line of the whole race that's supposed to be in this movie, which God knows what the fuck the point of the race is. I'm going to assume it's just like the last movie and it's just, like, tacked on right at the fucking end because we feel like it's necessary. Guess what's all the way in the back?
What?
The Revolve Gary from Double.
Oh, wow.
Meaning, Double's competing in this race, but instead of using the hard boiler, or, any of the attachments for the hard boiler, no, we're going to use the fucking Revolve Gary. Why?
Oh, guys.
What?
There you go.
I don't want to look.
It's nothing bad.
I don't care.
It's legitimately nothing bad. It's just because of what today is.
I know today's Valentine's Day. I don't care. Anyway. Yeah, the Revolve Gary is competing in the race.
Yay, Tommy got the joke.
I got the joke, I just don't care.
At least Tommy had the decency to laugh. Gosh.
Anyway, I'm in a rant now. I'm ranting at the moment. Me. The Revolve Gary is competing in the race. Because reasons. I guess we needed a third car in this. Even though there's no point in the Revolve Gary being there. Why? Why not just have double use the bike? You know, the bike that he has that has like attachments. Like that could be a thing. I don't know. Hello, am I the only one that like sees this as dumb? Am I the only one who sees this movie as this movie is going to fucking blow at him and he's going to bomb? Am I the only one who goes, oh look, they're baiting us so hard by getting all these actors back, but yet, look who's writing it! Look who's directing it! Look who's behind the production of this movie! Do we not get it by now? Or do we all forget this every fucking year? Do we forget that this movie has been, that this specific time slot for these movies has been shit since they started this whole trend of superhero Tyson movies? Am I the only one who remembers Kamen Rider Tyson being crap? And guess what? That had fucking Shotaro come back. And I still shit on that movie. Shotaro, the writer from my favorite series. He came back for it. And I shit on it. I am not swayed by actors coming back. Especially when actors come back for series that either I haven't watched or I never really cared for to begin with. Which seems to be most of these. Alright. So, but if you guys been watching that, I'm done ranting about fucking GP again.
I'm starting to try to watch Game of Thrones.
And by try to, that means he probably hasn't gotten anywhere yet.
I'm just so dissuaded by the amount of episodes that it's pathetic.
Oh, fucking 5Ds has fucking probably twice as many episodes as fucking Game of Thrones has at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm trying to catch up with that quickly so that I can play the new game. Or at least watch it and understand what's going on. And oh dear God, it's so hard to spam that show.
Alright. Anything else?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to get to a point where I can watch... I've actually given up on watching 5Ds. I'm trying to focus on Game of Thrones and Arc 5.
Oh, wow. I bet that just kind of takes some of the wind out of your sails now.
That's fine. There's not that many references to 5D's Arc 5 in the show just yet.
Do I need to watch all of 5Ds? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm just saying that there's no references to 5Ds, to anything in particular.
I'm talking to Tommy. Is that what you're trying to say, Tommy?
I'm saying you should try to watch both since you'd started them both.
Yeah. I've got to take them one at a time, though. I can't do all 3 series at once. I've got to decide which one I want to watch first.
Well, get the fuck caught up on Arc 5 so you can like do 2 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! A week outside of Rift Tracks.
Okay.
At least get caught up with Arc 5 because I want someone to discuss Arc 5 with.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Because Arc 5 is getting really stupidly fucking good. It is too fucking hype for me. It really is at times. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Tommy, what about you?
Honestly, this week I've not really watched anything outside of Drive. So, yeah.
Isn't the new Rebels episode available?
I don't know.
Haven't checked.
I think it premieres next Monday, which means it should be available. So, yeah. Probably should watch that and see what the fuck's going to happen in the next part of this story that they're doing.
Even though we've got an idea.
Yeah. Let's see, what have I been watching? Drive. Yeah, Drive was good.
I didn't get to catch the Raw, unfortunately.
Yeah. I caught the Raw for this week. Seems like the Raw would be better subbed, in all honesty. Also, they do something with Dead Heat I'm not sure about, but maybe I'll just ignore it. I'll just ignore it for now. Watched Drive this week, which was pretty good. Did you catch the thing I was telling you about? With the whole tires?
Yeah.
That's what makes me really think that they are not that heavy, considering they
Oh, y'all are
bend
talking
like
about
that.
Drive, aren't y'all? Sorry.
They weren't getting into specifics. I haven't even mentioned the form that came out form that debuted these last 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
I can if you want me to. Because someone should catch up on Drive.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he's listening.
Sorry, what?
I knew it.
What? Oh God, I know what's wrong. I need to change from Google Chrome to Mozilla crap.
To Mozilla crap? I didn't know they made one like that.
Yep, it's a new is it a search engine? No, it's not a search engine. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Anyway, Mock Day Heat was pretty good in its debut. I like that.
Yeah.
I'd say that, but Drive used Dead Heat this week, so I don't think Mock's going to be the exclusive user of Dead Heat just yet. What else have I been watching? I've been like quickly running through like Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles just to find out the fucking story of that game because I'm curious now. So when I mean running through that, I mean, is there a cutscene or a heart-to-heart? Yes, watch that. Otherwise, skip. So I'm watching like 10 minutes of a Chugga Conroy video where he's either not talking or just talking in the voices of the characters. There's like nothing else really. I saw the new episode for John Church, which, okay, 2 things bug me about that episode. And I hope this is like self-contained to this episode, although one of them I don't think is. 1, for God's sakes, shut up during the fight. My God, you people talk too much. You're up. Oh. I was like, Glock, you were super fucking quiet, but oh no, you're talking in the other thing that people can't hear.
Yes.
Yeah, shut the fuck up during battles, because goddamn it, you talk too much, people. Please stop. Because all the fucking puns are getting annoying. Secondly, what is with the hanging on them staring at past the camera shots? Like, that was a lot during the episode, and it was like after the commercial breaks. It was like just before the commercial breaks, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Stop it. This is very annoying to watch. Because it's like a good 5 seconds of them just staring. And I'm like, cut? Don't you cut after the line? What? Why? Anyway, it was good. Some of the dialogue was a bit wonky at times, but I've come to expect that for Power Rangers, and some of the things were like, wait a minute. What? But okay. But maybe it's just like the first couple episodes down church. I'm willing to give this show credit because everyone keeps talking up Judd Lin being the main person behind the Power Rangers TV shows now, and like everyone praising him, being like, "Oh, he's the savior of Power Rangers," and I go, "All right, this makes me watch down. This will make me watch down church and stick around. But if the show is shit, I will dump it at the first fucking glance." Which is sad because I would like a good Power Ranger show, but apparently we're not getting that. Until now, hopefully, maybe.
Possibly. Probably not.
I love how Glock just keeps talking to himself and not realizing he could mute his mic.
I muted that end.
Oh.
I got tired of hearing it.
I will join you in that. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. I wanted to ask you something about this draft episode.
Okay.
Did the whole situation behind Arena, when it comes to was she under control, was she not, a little eh?
I feel like they kind of overplayed it.
Because I thought at the beginning of the episode, okay, she's under control. But by the end of the episode, you find out, no, she's not. But didn't he... I'm not sure I understand how this monster's powers work anymore.
I don't know. Like I said, I almost feel like they tried to overplay that.
Possible. It bugged me, but it didn't bug me enough to like mark it against the episode. It just seemed a bit inconsistent. Not like the worst thing.
Chat go whenever you're done.
I'm trying to think what else.
Well, you were saying about that, about not understanding how that monster's abilities worked. Honestly, that part did kind of confuse me in the second episode.
Yeah.
Like the one we're talking about now. Because it's like, okay, we're used to seeing them only take the form of one human.
Mm-hmm.
So how did he take the form of two? Because we clearly see he's done that now.
Yeah, that didn't bug me as much because I'm guessing that's like something they can do is they can take on multiple identities if necessary. Like I was just confused on like, okay, so Rena stopped them there because she was under his control. I think, but I'm not sure about later on in the episode. I'm like, I'm guessing you weren't under control, but then why?
I don't think that's the case. I think during this whole episode, she wasn't under control. It was a case of he had disguised himself as that other person.
But he said, like, but they did the whole effect, like, at the beginning of the episode of, like, him placing her under his control.
I think that was just something they played it up as.
Okay.
Like, perhaps he originally was going to look like that to her. And like what we saw at the end of the episode was a case of how she might have fallen under his control, but then maybe she said something that triggered him to be like, wait a minute, I can do a different trick and get you.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
Because I have a funny feeling that whole little bit there where they come up and see her talking to him, I have a funny feeling that by that point, she already knows what he is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a case of now she's trying to get to the other guy through him. I think that's what kind of happens because we don't see another point where she would have that option to have the conversation.
Yeah.
They break it up right there. The next time she sees the Roid Mute is when Mock fights him and winds up getting sidelined by Chase.
And they decide to trade rider kicks, which I'm like, Chase fucking use a rider kick? Well, aren't we just like hammering home that he's going to become a rider eventually?
Yeah, Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Which
Let's go blatant with it while we're at it.
it was this episode that like explained what the hell Medic did.
Right.
Yeah, okay. And had Brain like flipping the fuck out, being like, "How dare Medic take my wonderful heart away from me?"
Yeah. Um. I understand they're monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I understand they could take the form of any human, in a sense. So therefore, they don't have genders.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just Medic is being more helpful to Heart than I am, and I'm
But
jealous of that.
but the way that they played that out, though,
Yeah.
it seems more like that, and it's like,
Yeah, they're
I can understand and justify this, but can a lot of others?
yeah, let's be honest, there's some gay undertones right there. Like super hard gay undertones right there. But it's not that, people. Back it up. I know the internet loves to start shipping guys together and girls and all sorts of relationships because the internet loves shipping, but let's back it down a bit, folks. I don't think that's what it was about.
Like I said, I can justify that, even though what we see looks like it shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm. Especially with like Heart laying in her lap, being healed up, and Brain peeking around a non-existent corner
Yeah.
in the middle of the Christmas headquarters. Okay, I have to ask, how the fuck do they pick their like bases of operations for these two-parters?
I don't know.
It's like this week we're like, okay, we're gonna just like go to this like Christmas place and like hold up shop here for like these 2 episodes, and then this week we're gonna be in like some underground basement, like somebody's basement with a swing because Medic needs to be on a swing for some reason, and I think there was some pictures earlier, like guy like you were at a church like last arc. Why? Pick a place. Stop changing. Stop being the villains from O's and like change your like location every like 5 episodes.
Only they're doing it better. They're doing it every arc.
Yeah. Granted, it's not like they need anything to be set up permanently.
True.
All they need is Brain's tablet, and that's about it.
And depending on if you ask Heart and Medic, they don't even need that.
It's like, yeah, here's the identity of everyone that's been fucking with, that's ruined our plans. Oh, we don't care.
We're not attacking the humans. We want to kill the riders as riders. Novel concept there.
I love that. I love that though. Brain's like, hey, here's this. We can attack the people who can't defend themselves. And all 3 of them are like, why? They're not the problem.
That right there, from me anyhow, gives them a lot of respect right there. And I have to think that that's like a call to some of the other villains that have been like, oh, I'm going to just take someone close to you and make you fight. It's like, no. We know where they're at. We'll fight them on our terms.
Yeah, we know who they are. We don't care. Like, I love how the only 2 like profiles we see are Chief and Tamari, and it's like, and Brain's like, well, we suspect that he's the writer, and that's like, how do you suspect? You've seen this guy like what multiple times by now. I think you know his face by memory.
Chase, every episode since 3, Brain and Heart, quite a few of them in there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I think we know who the writer is. It's not that hard to track him down.
No. Since apparently, like, they aren't actually at a police station. They're at the DMV.
Huh.
Like, that's what I found weird one episode as like an off comment. I think it was like the episode that begins with Oda and that whole like recap of like what's going on in everyone's districts. Like someone makes an off comment of like, "Oh, he's from the team that's at the driving school," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're telling me that big building that they are stationed under is not a police station? That's the fucking DMV. That's the nicest fucking DMV I've ever seen. Like seriously." And you decide to put them at the DMV. There's a joke here somewhere. I'm not sure where. Let's see. Harley showed up in person, driving not a Harley, which I find that funny. I don't know if anyone got angry about that. I found it funny when someone pointed that out. It's like, yes, his name is Harley Hendrickson, but he doesn't drive a Harley.
How do you
Why?
explain that? Yeah, just do.
Yeah. Yeah. And apparently he shows us that there is, in fact, a door that the Tri-Run could go through to get out. It's just they don't use it. Apparently only Mach uses that.
Well, it's only made for bikes, even though it's big enough for cars.
Yeah. Although I will say, he had my favorite moment this episode, where he literally told Buckle just to shut up and just tosses the dead heat the Mach.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm like, yes, someone getting angry at Buckle. I can enjoy this. Because Buckle's a fucking asshole with how much he's holding back. Mock Dead Heat was good. I'm guessing that the thing Harley gives to Rena and Buckle is a hint to something. I'm not sure what at this point.
You don't think it might be something that would be building into type formula, do you?
That is my first thought, but then I go, okay, he says something to share, and I go,
It could be plans on the new form.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how long it does take to develop a form, so it could take a while. And they could use that as a starting point now and then build into it.
Yeah. I was thinking that, and the fact that he's like emphasizing, like, here's something to share. Makes me go, another mock driver for Chase in the future?
Could be that too. Could be the plans for the mock driver. Because I don't think they actually have that.
I know they pulled up blueprints one episode, but I don't think they have like schematics to build it. They just have blueprints of like, oh, okay, here's a breakdown of here's like what the suit can do.
Huh.
That just makes me go like, you're hinting at something, but considering that we know like what all is debuting literally until June, or literally through June, I don't know at this point. Which is funny, because it's like a reverse of the situation. It's like the polar opposite of how that situation should be.
Yeah, I know.
It's like we know.
The question should be, well, what are they making out of what he gave? Not okay, we know what they could be making out of what he gave. It's just which one.
Yeah.
Of course, now's the time when the show really needs to throw everyone for a spin and it not be anything that we already know and be something completely different.
I'm gonna find it hilarious if like it's a joke like in March.
Like a joke form. Of course, that would be awesome too.
Develop ship formula, and then we find out what Harley gave to her, and it's like a pie. Or it's like a hamburger. It had nothing to do with anything. I'm just saying, it's like, I like that show. It totally doesn't have anything to do with anything. It was just a joke. Tokyo Future into this week. We get an Ninja starting next week.
I might actually have to try to catch that and see if it's going to be worth a damn.
I didn't catch up on Tokyo Future. I don't have plans to. I'm hoping the Ninja is good. For a lot of it's good. And like I get past the point I dropped it off on Tokyo Future, which is like in the 20s. Because at least Ninja looks good. Because it's very like Magi Ranger meets Shinkenger in a lot of ways. Because like Magi Ranger, all the Rangers are related. Like 2 of them are brother and sister, and everyone else is a cousin.
Huh.
And Magi Ranger, they're all like brothers and sisters. And it's Shinkenger because it's kind of like the basic plot of it of these heroes come together because they are the next in line of this long line of heroes, and they are there to defeat the evil that was sealed away by their long lost ancestor like so many thousand years ago. So
Huh.
as long as they don't pull the plot twist from Shinkenger, I think we're going to be okay. We don't need that plot twist again. Because that plot twist is really good in Shinkenger. Because they're really subtle about it. Like, I could tell you the plot twist, but you will not get... but the show will not let you in on it until literally when it's revealed.
Huh. That's actually how it needs to be, though.
Yeah, but there's like these little hints of like, there's something amiss. And to let people in on a little bit, it's about the Red Ranger. Like, there's something amiss about the Red Ranger. But they say, but nothing about it is, like, telegraphed to exactly what it is. And you kind of just assume it's, like, this one thing because it's kind of a running theme throughout a lot of the episodes. But when you find out it's this other thing, it's like, wait, what? You're like, holy shit. And as a thing for Samurai, the problem with Samurai is Samurai fucking telegraphs the shit out of it. Like Samurai telegraphs the shit out of it, and it's fucking annoying. Like Shinkenger doesn't at all. And I like that. I like that about the twist. Also, if you watch Gokaiger, you're gonna kind of get spoiled on the twist, by the way. Granted, it's a very late episode, but if you watch Gokaiger and they pull out a certain key, you've just been spoiled on the twist.
Oh, wow. That bad?
Well, it's one of those situations of like, wait a minute. Because it's one of those situations of like, when you understand the Gokaiger key mechanics, and when they pull out this key, you're like, wait a minute. And then you realize what the key is, and you're like, oh. And then you kind of get spoiled on the twist of Shinkenger.
Oh, God.
I think I've told you the twist before, because I've told you about this key, but I don't think you remember it.
I think you have.
So I've spoiled it before, folks, but...
I don't know if you've told me on show, but...
I want to say I have. So I would have been watching Gokaiger, or at least talking about Gokaiger for a reason. Anyway. I think that's all I've been watching outside of Chugga's Xenoblade Chronicles run. I'm trying to think of all what I've been watching on like YouTube. There's not much outside of my usuals, and like nothing really stands out at the moment. Which Toy Fair is this weekend, and people are flipping the fuck out about Toy Fair. Because we've gotten a whole bunch of Transformers, Combiner War stuff. There's a whole bunch of information. Fuck you.
That was Hangouts that muted you, wasn't it?
Yes.
At least it's not you cutting out.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of downchurch figures, which they did one thing interesting with this, and they're doing like Monster of the Week figures for the 5-inch line, which is really odd. It's just like, here's this random monster from this one episode, and it's like, okay. So it provides a little bit more variety instead of just the mooks or the generals. There's a little something in between there. They also showed this like armored Dino Charge Ranger form that's like not in the original footage. And it might be for the show. I don't know, but it still looks cool. We got a really good look at the new Bionicle stuff. New Bionicle stuff like confuses me a bit with like things that are packed in with the new figures.
How so?
Well, there's 4 new villains coming, like 4 separate villains coming, and then a 2-pack. These 4 separate villains come with like one of them, like one of the golden masks from like one of the other Toa, except they have a little bit of their color returned to them, like at the top. So it's like this mix of like gold and green, or gold and black and a little bit of purple, or like gold and blue and gold and white. Except that 2 are missing. Gally, who's the water one, and Tahu, who's the fire one. The other 4 are packed in. The 2-pack has the Mask of Creation, which if you've been looking at any of the like promotional stuff for Bionicle, it's like the big mask front and center that's got the big crown looking thing on it. So it comes with that mask. And it comes with a villain, and then like the guy who made the mask to be with some legendary figure. So I'm like, okay, where's the other 2? Because I assume the other 2 are in here in this lineup somewhere. Like, are they going to be like special bonuses if you like pick up all this and you send in the information and like, here you go, here's the other 2 masks to complete the set of 6? Because they're doing story stuff on the website. It's just they haven't done anything. There's like nothing for this summer set just yet. I mean, they're officially still putting out episodes, but if you like checked your Twitter, if you're following like BZ Power in the last couple weeks, you found out that the Frenchies kind of let all the episodes out early, and you can watch all the episodes, and you can turn on like the whole Google Translate subtitles and kind of get a gist of what's going on in terms of subtitles, but you'll at least see all the episodes. Yeah. Thanks, Frenchies. Appreciate that one. So there's that. Oh, I forgot to mention this at some point. You know how everyone was going on and on and on about the whole like lightsaber guard lightsaber from the trailer?
Yeah.
Well, how about a knuckle lightsaber? Because Hasbro has their own like create a lightsaber toy that they're coming out with, and one of them is like this like grip knuckle thing that has like 3 prongs that you can put like lightsaber bits in, and now you have like a 3-pronged like lightsaber claw because reasons. I don't know why. It exists. Some of the stuff kind of looks dumb. Some of it looks alright. But you also have like a pitchfork lightsaber. Why? I don't know. You just do. Yeah, Toy Fairs this weekend, and a lot of the stuff looks cool. Like some of the Marvel stuff looks cool. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything like big video game related I've seen out of Toy Fair just yet. Although I need to dig through Toy Arcs stuff, because Nika might have something. Because Nika's like, I think Nika's the primary one who's been doing video game stuff recently. Especially if you want like really good quality stuff. Because they did Bioshock Infinite figures, they've done Assassin's Creed figures, they've done a whole bunch of different licenses. The only thing I think of is like there's a Godzilla in the colors of an old NES game. So like purple and green, kind of. It looked strange. I don't know why anyone would want it besides someone who had nostalgia for that game, but I don't think that game was good to begin with. Because although I'm not sure which Godzilla game they'd be talking about. Yeah, I need to dig through like Turk stuff. I'm not gonna look. Oh, I know. Do you know that? I don't think you've seen it. The Sprue Kit stuff on store shelves for like Halo, where you can like build the Master Chief.
No, I don't think I have right offhand now.
Well, there's that. There's Batman, but they're doing a lock from Halo 5, which I think was just announced today. But you can build like the Halo 4 Chief. I think you can build a Halo 3 Chief, although I'm not sure. I'm also trying to remember Evangelist's review, because they did a review of one of the Halo 4 Spartan, Halo 4 Master Chief ones, but I don't remember which. There's like 3 levels to it, and each of them get a little bit more complex and a little bit larger. Yeah. Also, for those wondering, Arc 5 was good. Fuck you, show, for cock teasing us like that with Yuzu and the Pendulum Summon. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Literally, Yuzu was set up to Pendulum Summon, and then her opponent like, no you don't. Yoink! I get one of your Pendulum cards now, and now I'm going to Pendulum Summon. And it's just like, fuck you, show. Literally, fuck you. How dare you take that away from us? But it's shaping up to be really good. Like, we've gotten summaries for like the next 4 episodes, like after this one, and holy fuck, the things that are to come. Like, holy shit. Like, I was thinking that this, like, next, like, 10 episodes or so, like, however long they're going to spend on the Battle Royale, is going to be, like, all hell breaks loose. All hell's breaking loose real soon. It gets me really excited. Like, the only problem I have with the show right now is the Raws come on at, like, 4:30 in the morning. Sunday. So, when I get off here, I'm usually still up, waiting for someone to stream the Raw on live stream, which is limited to 50 people viewing per stream, because live stream is stupid.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my only problem with Arc 5 right now. Otherwise, it's been glorious. Just glorious. I hate that right now. I really hate that right now. When I go to click Track Tango, I usually only type in CH and then scroll down to chat. Problem. Channel Awesome's been taking up the first slot in that list. So whenever I go to Chat Tango, I usually go to Channel Awesome first, and then I go to Chat Tango.
Oh god.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I did get back into. This isn't something I watch.
Okay, I'm back.
Right, I got back into Pokemon Adventures, and Adventures has been really good. I'm caught up to everything that's current at the moment, or that's in the process of being scanlated. So I can't wait until new stuff comes out for Adventures. That's special, whichever one you want to call it. All right. Are we ready for Zexel?
No.
Too bad.
No.
Too bad.
I want to take a vote. 2 out of 3 say no, so we switch shows.
Seeing as how we have nothing else, I say no.
Since we're not even 10 episodes into this show to begin with, I say no. We literally haven't even made it this as far in the show as we did Kabuto. Literally.
And quite frankly, it is, and it pains me to say this, a better show than Kabuto.
Yes. At least
Anything's better than Kabuto. Are you freaking kidding me?
Well, that decade episode of Kabuto was decent.
Like I said, anything is better than Kabuto, because that was Decade.
Oh. Yeah. Well, we are watching episodes 7 and 8 of Zexal dub this
As
week.
it sounds like you're muffled.
Okay.
It did for like a half of that. It sounded like you were trying to talk like this.
Alright.
It was muffled hard.
Let me try that again. 7 and 8 of the Zexal dub. The Sparrow, Part 1 and Part 2. So we got some masked duelist. Yuya is dueling. And I guess he has an evil dark version of himself. And that's about all I can tell without going into specific pages. So how we all feeling? I know Zexal's been a trudge, even though it's only been 6 episodes.
Just know.
Oh, come on.
I must say though, for some reason, I'm at least a little bit more behind the duels in this one, because literally the only reason he's winning is beginner's luck, because he's not smart enough to know what he's doing.
Son of a...
What'd you drop?
My mouse!
Well, how'd that work for you?
Shut up!
Do you have cheese on the floor?
Ha 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 ha.
I just threw it in there. Your mouse had a mind of its own and just figured out the cheese. Fuck you. Although apparently the mouses around here don't like cheese as much as they like peanut butter.
Yep, I've noticed that.
Tom and Jerry, you lie to me. Why do you lie to me?
I think it's actually just more of a case of they like sweet stuff.
I could see that.
Well, fucking hell. That's what I get for leaving the gamepad sitting on my leg and then going to grab it. I just knocked it right in the floor.
Just things falling all over the place. Yeah, duels are far more interesting. Granted, it doesn't have some of the... Granted, it might just be because I got frustrated with the internet Friday night, and I went and watched episodes of 5Ds, and by episodes I mean I went and watched like certain duels. So I watched the duel that ends like season 1 of the show. It's season 1 in terms of the episodes I have. It's essentially the end of the Fortune Cup, that final duel. And holy fuck did they pull out everything for that duel. That just made me go, this is why I like 5Ds. Because it doesn't feel like they're just pulling shit out of their ass. It's just like, yes, I am literally countering you if you're going to counter me. I am literally thinking 2 moves ahead of you because I know you so well. I was watching Duel Duels of 5Ds and it reminds me how much I like that show. Anyway. I guess it could be worse. But we're all regretting the decision that they've let me make. I guess.
Like I said, I am, but I'm not. I can at least get behind the duels with this, because it's not a case of he's trying to pull bullshit. He's actually doing this. It's just he's got freaking beginner's luck from hell.
I've said before, Yuma's special power is literally Destiny Draw. One may laugh if they do not know the show when I say that. Not kidding. His power is literally Destiny Draw.
But it's one of those I can get behind it because of that. But that's about it.
What about you, Glock? Besides no.
No.
Good to know.
I said besides no.
No.
I said besides no.
No. Alright. I like one character out of this entire show.
Astro.
I think we all do at this point.
Let's be honest. We all like Astro. Astro is at least entertaining.
He's entertaining because of that. That was my favorite line out of it. It was the last line that he said. That we watched last week. No, humans. What was it?
I forgot what he said. It was like I think it was like Observation 8 or something, like some nonsense like that. It was something. It was something dumb that I went. Well, if that's what you learn out of this duel, I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, Astro is entertaining. Yuma is not. God damn it, Yuma. Why are you such a bloody imbecile at times?
Because reasons.
Yeah. Well, I'm just ready to get this started and just see what the hell we have in store for us. So we all set with Sparrow Part 1 over on the Hulu.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
I was about to say, as soon as Glock gets off Chat Tango.
Hang on, let me tell this person I'll be back.
Ba-da-ba.
Get off of these YouTube videos.
Oh, come on already. God damn.
But didn't want to get to the correct time code?
I'm getting irritated with the waiting. He knew we were fixing to start.
Okay.
Alright. Starting up this
Wait. Okay.
No, we're starting it.
No,
In
it
3.
froze for a second there. So I had to say wait.
Alright.
But it's good now.
Alright.
Start up another ad.
Let's go.
Starting up the Sparrow, Part 1 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Meanwhile, it's the Legion of Doom.
That's not even close to the Legion of Doom. Literally not even close.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Why do I get the feeling I know what this is going to end up being like?
What about the bird?
He was watching that, you douche. Three, two, one, pause. Remember how the video always breaks for me for some reason?
You'll have to wait a second. Because I figured I would have a few minutes before an ad came through.
But nope.
And I'm kind of in the middle of something now.
I'm at 1 minute and 17 seconds.
It'll be a few seconds. And by that, it'll probably be another minute.
Well, we're off to a banging start. Also, it's wonderful to see that Astro believes everything that's on television. Also, why is your butt censored? Am I the only one who's noticed that? It's like, Astro, why is your ass censored? Like, literally, your ass is censored. I can tell. Shows how much I'm paying attention to the plot of this episode. Oh, you know that Subspace Emissary fanfiction that I told you about yesterday?
Yeah.
I tried reading through the first chapter. I stopped, I think, halfway through because, oh good God, was it taking forever to get anywhere? Like, oh good God, this needs to go somewhere in like the next like 2.3 paragraphs or else I'm done. I just stopped because I'm like, okay, this is getting boring. This is getting uninteresting. This is
Okay.
literally taking forever to get something done.
Okay, let's do this.
Glock, are you good?
No, because somebody keeps messaging me.
Well, tell him to go fuck off a cliff. You're busy.
Turn fucking shit and go off.
Go offline. It's what I do.
Or here's a novel concept. Ignore it. You told him you were doing something.
That's what I do when I'm sitting down recording. I literally close everything that could possibly, like, somebody could send me a message through. Literally
Same here.
everything.
Same here. Because a certain someone likes sending messages when I'm in the middle of stuff. Not gonna name any names.
You could always do what I do, and when you go recording something, you could put it in your bio so that I know when I click on your picture not to message you.
That doesn't mean anything. Somebody can still try to
That's
message you.
not gonna stop you.
That'll stop me!
That's not gonna stop you.
Yes, you will! Dear God!
No, it won't. I know how you are.
You probably won't read it and still try to message him.
No, I won't. I at least read people's bios.
Oh.
Jesus. Some people have no faith in me. Anyway, let's get this started so we can get this show over with.
Alright, picking up from the 117 markers then in 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, what?
What?
What? Wait, what? Crunchy ice cream? What in the what madness are you trying to eat?
What, crunchy ice cream tacos?
Yes.
You've never had a Choco Taco?
Is it even an actual fucking thing?
Yes! You've never had a Choco Taco?
No.
Oh my God! How have you never had a Choco Taco?
Because no one around here sells something that sounds that dumb.
Oh my God! Hold on. I can't believe you don't know what a Choco Taco is.
Great.
Copy image URL. Paste. Holy Jesus at the link.
What did you, Glock? What did you, Glock? Please, Glock, please. Ah, Glock, what did you do?
I don't know. It broke. I don't know what's happening.
God damn it. Glock, I think you tried to link the actual image.
I didn't expect it to break like that. Holy crap.
Christ.
Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, I see an image of it. Alright, whatever.
Oh yeah, ad for Glock.
Ah, damn it!
Oh,
Son of a...
I didn't get an ad.
Ad
Wait,
fuck. What?
really?
Yeah, we don't have ads until 5:45.
There's usually always one right there after the title.
Yeah, I
And then
know.
you
It's
made a
weird.
comment.
I didn't make a comment this time.
You went up. So I thought ad.
No! I didn't
So,
mean that.
so tell me, did you stop?
Uh-huh.
Fuck. What time code?
3:35.
Yep, same here.
Okay, backing up, because I let it play. I assumed everything was okay. God damn it.
I thought everything was okay too, so you're not the only one.
You made the noise.
I made the noise, but I didn't say ad. When I say ad, that means ad.
I have to react on your because it's a good 10 seconds before you get the word ad out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Not true. Not true.
Bull crap.
Make a recording of me with the other episode and let me listen.
Here's an
I
idea, you can
guarantee
go
I
listen to
can't
the old
count 10
episodes.
seconds before I say ad.
Here's an idea, you can go listen to the old episodes. Just go listen to the old episodes. And just ignore us when we're talking about Drive. Or anything else.
Okay, let's do this. If you're ready.
Picking up from the 3:35 marker in 3, 2, 1, go. I love how we're like 7 episodes in. We're already doing the episode of, hey, it's the idol character that the female protagonist is all giddy about.
You're gonna get kicked out.
God damn it, Astral! Just float behind all 3 of them, just like, I'm just being inconspicuous. Because I like no one can see me.
Oh, Jesus, Astral. I know, Astral. Sit down. I'm sure you're gonna say something.
So, Sparrow is from the Belmont clan?
Oh,
Anyway,
Jesus
stop
Christ,
giving him
Yuma.
fuel! God damn it.
Oh, God.
Oh god. I so hope Astral's like this for more episodes.
Please be it.
I will make it through all of it if that's the case. Oh god.
What?
Um,
Where Sting hangs out?
ad.
Ad.
That's considered kidnapping.
I like that it stopped any other show from doing this exact same plot. Oh god.
That can get you put in jail,
Too
whether
bad.
you're famous or not.
Well, he's famous, so probably charges would probably be dropped anyway. So that doesn't matter. He probably just wants to duel because he saw Yuma's deck.
Ad's over.
Pause. 446, I believe. 546.
5:43.
I'm at 6.
Well, we'll go up to 6. Because someone didn't pause when he got out of that.
Okay.
Nope, 545.
Well,
How
son
did
of
they go up to 546?
Okay. I'm sorry.
I've done
Lulu
went
is
back once.
tiny as
I'm not
fuck.
going back twice.
I can't tell things.
Oh god. I've done went back once. I am not going back twice.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I knew we were going to stop here, I would have just left where I was at the first time I paused, which was at 5:47.
Alright then.
But anyhow.
Yeah, I believe we're all set.
Yeah.
So picking up from the 5:46 marker in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, chew about more, Astral.
What? To a
Why is
lavish
he
duel?
still in character?
Not to a regular duel. Okay.
Because he's one of those actors that loves to stay in character.
Oh god, this is why I hate some actors.
Spider.
He's scared of him.
He is scared of spiders.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow, flips. I wouldn't blow on a spider in your hand, just saying.
Astral, you can slap him.
He can't slap him.
The Burbs? Who the frick says the Burbs?
Maybe that's where the actual location he's from.
Holy freaking crap!
What? Okay, Astro having fucking, like, big ass glow from his fucking crotch is just completely distracting. Seriously, am I the only one who keeps getting distracted by that? I'm just like, just look over at an Astro, it's just like, why? Why is your crotch glowing? Stop it! Oh, god damn it.
That figures!
Well then.
No, it wouldn't. Very forcefully.
Well then.
The Sith in me is trying to come out. I want to kill her. The Sparrow is a TV show.
The Sparrow is a character.
I want to kill her. Can I kill her?
No.
Glock, it's not Tuesday. You can't kill her.
No. But you can't choose the dark side option. You have to go with the light side option.
No, it was entertainment, Astral.
Wow.
But why must you make the worst comparisons ever?
Ah, Yuma. Well, he could go the dark route and saying bummed out is when you find out you're an orphan.
God damn it, Clock. Just describe the feeling. Let's not make stupid bullshit comparisons. Isn't that convenient?
Yep. You noticed that too.
That's extremely convenient.
Ad, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Something relevant.
Wait. How do we have the same ads?
Certain ads will overlay.
But we were having the same ads a lot today.
That actually
11:10, right?
But okay.
Yes. I'm like at 11:09, so I'll go for the extra second. Also, do you have a key ad?
Me?
Yes.
No, I only had Kirby. I
Oh,
was
had
supposed
two
to have another ad, but it skipped. Apparently,
Oh.
Hulu loves to skip ads for me.
Oh. I think AdBlock fucks with FAFSA, I think.
That's entirely possible.
Because when I turned off my AdBlock on the FAFSA website, all of a sudden I could continue forward with the FAFSA where it like kept screwing up.
That's entirely possible. Because it can fuck with different sites.
I just thought that was really odd. It's like, AdBlock is blocking FAFSA. I know FAFSA wants to help give me money, but AdBlock, calm down. All right, well, at the 11:10 marker.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, picking up from 11:10 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, it's not nice to litter.
Oh God, why? Why do we always have to do this bit with a hero, breaking somebody down for littering? Like, really? Why?
Because they have to use that line, it's time for me to take out the trash.
True.
That's quite annoying.
And even though the line is stupid, yeah.
Well then,
My
someone had a
mind is
busy
going
night.
into dark places. I need to stop.
Yes,
No.
the Sparrow's trying to make the Sparrow look bad.
Yep.
Yep.
And all you're going to do is prove us guilty.
Yep.
He did do stuff like that. As a matter of fact, he did that.
Heh, heh. Good one, dumbass.
What kind of a flashlight is that?
I was about to say, it looks more like a...
I'm sorry, when I first saw it, it looked like, what's his name helmet from, Dead Space.
Oh. Looks like a barrel to me. I can't think of the actual name for it. Lantern. It's like some cross between a flashlight and a lantern for stupid reasons. That way. Because you let him go.
Yes, the answer's out there in the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a trope of this franchise in of itself.
What? What's a trope?
If dueling brings out a person's true strength or true heart or true whatnot, whatever.
Or true stupidity?
Yes. It brings out things that you wouldn't normally see.
Or for some, things that you always see. Just gonna point that one out.
Oh my god. They went that route with it?
What, did he's going too deep into character? Yeah. It's not the worst thing the show's done. Yet.
No, but that stuff gets on my nerves. I hate when people get too deep into character.
Do I need to link you when
No.
Megatron and one of the Powerpuff Girls sing "It's Cold Outside" as a duet?
What?
Yes, they're respective actors sing "It's Cold Outside." It was their Merry Christmas thing.
Wow.
It was glorious.
Were they singing in character?
Yes, this was in character.
What the heck?
It was fantastic.
But why?
Because it's fun to do things like that. You know, I still don't understand why they need the dual gazer. Like, it seems like a reversion of technology for this franchise.
True.
Ad.
Yep.
The only thing I can think of is maybe it's a case of they figured by doing this they could explain the fact of no destruction to the area while still producing the same field that they had. Still seems like it's a little bit of a dumb jump, but I mean, it explains it a little bit anyhow.
Arc 5 solves that as well, but it actually seems like a furthering of the technology that's been in the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise.
$16.30.
Yes. I'll have to wait an extra second. Verizon.
But yeah, that's what I kind of am thinking anyhow. Maybe it's a case of that. And they felt that was the best way of going about it. But yeah, I'm with you. It does feel like a reversion.
Yeah.
But also you got to think in this aspect they could have battles anywhere and it wouldn't matter.
Arc 5 solves that as well.
Then I don't know.
Granted, I can't talk about that because that's like literally the last two episodes. Or wait, no, last week's episode where they do that. But yeah, all right. We all set?
Yep.
Picking up from 1630 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Of course, you know what it truthfully is?
What?
Sales pitch for the toys.
Yeah.
To be fair, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have that much in terms of toys. Like, it's the card game, and that's kind of it. There's not that much merchandise outside the card game at times.
True.
True, but I'd say it could, over time, be deals.
Yeah.
Like, for each show kind of deal, it might be out there, and then that'd be it.
Yeah. I've just never seen a Yu-Gi-Oh! Toy line do well, like, keep going. Which I think is disappointing because I can't have just a small little model of like any of the D wheels from 5Ds. Especially since some of them have a lot of work and a lot of like fantastic detail to them for their duelist. Like, that would be cool, guys. Bandai, just saying. You know, that's something that's always bugged me. How do you know the effects of the card? I think I said this last week, too.
That is a good question.
Like, in the dub, they make the cards look like that. But if you watch the original sub, the cards look like the actual cards you would have, like text and all.
Huh.
Like, I don't know why they do that.
Of course, they probably do it that way to kind of show it off better.
Yeah.
Emphasize the picture.
Well, that plus they can show off levels and the attack and defense of the card itself.
Yeah.
Even though they show it off on screen.
With normal Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like the level and the name and the artwork are prominent, but the attack and defense are not so prominent.
Right.
So I could see that. It's just something that's always bugged me about the dub. It's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but they could have done that and still gave it room for, even if it was just a dummy where it looked like a bunch of scribbles text box up above that.
mhm.
Like, instead of where the level and type is, move that up to the top like it normally would be, and then just put a little box there.
Mhm. Oh, good God, your turn's taking forever. His turn's still going.
Jesus.
Feels like me when I'm doing with my own little hero deck when I have like a lot of fusions in my hand.
Yeah. Ticks me off because you always rape me right afterwards.
You've beat my hero deck
Once.
twice.
Yes, because twice is such a big difference.
That's more than once.
His kind of sounds like on... Sorry, I got stopped right there.
Damn it.
Oh, you just summoned your mom.
I like that line, actually.
Yeah.
You just summoned your mom.
Yeah, this is totally not awkward.
Oh,
But, I forgot what I was going to say now.
I love that he summons his mom so he can wreck house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. His turn this time sounds almost on par with, like, what I've done with my heraldic deck.
Yes. Also, I believe that's the same voice actor, Sue. Even more awkward.
Wait, what's the same voice actor?
The Galaxy Queen is the exact same voice actress as Bob, I think.
I think it is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is still in the...
Why is it that we duel with 8,000 life points?
But they duel with 4,000?
Yeah.
Imagine how long a duel between the two of us would actually take if we had 4,000 life points.
True.
It would literally be done in 2 turns.
One if you're really good.
Yes. Which my DDD deck has supreme potential for 1-turn kills. If I get the right cards. Well,
So does my freaking Chronomaly deck. I summon the right monsters and it's over.
Oh, if I have the right starting hand, even my Pendulum Ninja deck could be a 1-turn takeout. Like, literally, if I had both of my pendulums I needed and an avian, it wouldn't be nothing. because it wouldn't really matter on what I drew at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That
course
would
it's-
be extremely hard to do, but it's possible.
Yeah. As much as powerful as my hero deck is, it doesn't have one turn
Frick, I
potential.
paused you!
But it didn't pause.
I paused it, stupid thing.
As much power as my hero deck has, it does not have one turn kill potential. I cannot pull that off unless I get stupid lucky. Like my DDD deck, all I need is 2 cards, and I can one turn kill somebody. Because there's enough powerful monsters in there that I can probably wipe somebody out from 8,000 to 0 in one turn. All I need is my my profits, so I can pendulum summon. Well, I got Sparrow Part 2 up.
I'm trying to see if I can get a trivia.
I didn't. Considering I refreshed like 20 plus times, try to get one.
The chat is still broken?
What do you expect with your fucking 1.5 mile long link? That doesn't
It
even
wasn't
work.
that long!
That is the really sad thing, is that the link doesn't even fucking work.
I'm Xing out of group chat. I'm just Xing out of it and trying to open it back up again, see if that fixes it.
Probably not.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, I got trivia.
Damn it! Why can't I have trivia?
Why can't we have trivia?
I was actually going to give up on that one, but I wound up getting trivia on it. It's like, yes, I'm fixing to give up on you.
You want to
And
start
you give me
trying,
trivia.
Jeremy?
Fuck you.
No. Because I've already have the episode paused.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is it that I went when I hit the search bar, I looked down and it said Hulu.com, you know, the actual link, then Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia, episode 008 and 007, TV.com/shows/Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal/watch, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Wikia.com/wiki/Nelson Andrews.
No.
It knew one of the characters within this episode.
Oh. Anyway, we all set.
Almost.
Hmm.
Yes.
guess.
Alright, starting Sparrow Part 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal in 3, 2, 1, go. Yay, recap! I guess while it's recapping, I'm going to tell you about something I found out that makes me a little sad.
Okay.
Alright. Lavender Scanlation is going to be the primary person I look to for reading up on anything current with Pokemon Adventures. But I found out that they may or may not be translating the X and Y volumes. And so they're going to get an American release like relatively quick. Whereas Black 2, White 2, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are not really getting that same treatment. But here's the weird thing.
Okay.
Alright. Now, the primary way to get X and Y is through the volumes, which is a collection of the several different chapters. How many chapters would you think would be in the Japanese volume?
I wouldn't know, honestly.
Black, you want to take a guess?
What's the question?
How many chapters would be in the Pokemon X and Y volume? Like the first volume of it?
4.
7. Now, for the American release of that same volume, how many chapters?
4.
3.
Dang it!
And guess what? That same 3 is what Lavender Scalations have translated.
Wow.
Now, I'm hoping that since Volume 4 is coming out in like March, that it would hopefully have like the rest of what is in Volume 1, which means like through 7, and hopefully maybe have the rest that's in Volume 2, which came out last year in Japan, and that goes through 14. If not, I'm going to be very angry because I want to read Pokemon Special, but I don't want to read it in 3-volume chunks, 3-chapter chunks. I'd like to read more than 3 chapters at a fucking time, especially since there's 14 out right now in volume form. Fuck you, Viz Media.
I love how he brought up the fact that it's his mom again.
Did he really forget that he did not tell her that?
Yep.
Idiot.
That's you before you.
Are you just gonna sit here and stall?
Yep.
Was that a Goblins card?
Maybe. I don't know. That's.
Oh, God.
Hi, not Dark
What
Magician.
was the name of that thing? Kamikawa? Kage Takage.
No. I didn't hear it. You know what's funny?
What?
In the clips I've seen from the sub, Hope says his name. So therefore, Hope is a Pokemon. Hope's Utopia, in case your people are wondering, because that's the name, Japanese side.
Hope says his name.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever Hope is summoned, he says Hope. Because he's a Pokemon, apparently.
Is there any Pokemon that does not say their name?
Depends. Are we talking about the dub? Then so, yes. There are plenty. I mean, there's general cases and specific cases. I mean, even the games, like, the Pokemon don't say their names. They just make sounds. Yep. Add.
Yeah, add.
Okay.
541, right?
42.
I'm at 441, so I'll wait the extra second.
541.
4?
If you're at
4?
441, then you're off a minute.
I'm probably at 541. I'm just dumb. Kid, remember, Hulu's stupidly small for me on my TV. Yeah, it's a 5. Alright. So we at the 541 marker?
542.
542. Okay.
Yeah, get it right. Jeez. First you were saying 442, now you're saying 542. There we go.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Meow, meow.
end the day now. Got to the end of the day now.
I'm ready. I was waiting on you.
Why didn't you say you were ready?
I don't know.
Bang it up from the 542 marker in 3, 2, 1, go. Isn't it Garuda, not Gairuda? I'm confused.
Since when did they talk?
Since... Fuck if I know. God damn it, Yuma! Yes, flash the card to your opponent while you do so.
Okay, so I wasn't the only one that saw it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Yuma.
And
You
How long have you
watched
been
one
watching
episode
this
of this
show?
and you already know everything about it? The frick, Astral!
I love Astral.
Good God.
Wait, so you're not gonna ask about the monster that looks exactly like you?
He's not either.
Nope. Too late. It's damn true, woman. Frick.
Damn it.
Damn it, Yuma! Fuck you! Why did you have to add the extra syllable there? Can we at least give her a name? Any... Well, why didn't you start with that one?
Seriously.
Nope.
You could have won with that one, but okay.
Please tell me we're gonna have to do this whole he's fading away every time and also add.
Add.
Yep, we're gonna have to do this every time.
Like, we get it, Astral. You could disappear if Yumi loses a duel. Let's just move on. It's not like Yuma's gonna be under 1,000 every single time he duels. Oh
I
wait,
love
that's how
those
every
commercials.
Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist acts.
I love the Esurance almost commercials or sorta commercials.
Oh. I got car commercial and Verizon, then see who.
Yeah, I got Verizon too. Was it the dog in the picnic commercial?
Yep. 1106. Hopefully.
Same here. You sure it's not 10:06?
I'm sure it's 1106. I can tell digits like that. It's when it's a 5 or a 6 this becomes a bit problematic because they kind of blend together.
Or a 4, apparently.
Yes.
So are you sure it's not 11:05?
You know what? I'm at 1107, so fuck off.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
It took me. It literally transitioned over to 1107 before I could pause.
Okay.
Granted, it's
I'm
still
ready
the
for
black of
daughter.
night.
Let's do this.
All right, from the 1106, 1107, whatever time marker in 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, wasn't your life points 900 before?
No, it was 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, they weren't? I could have sworn they were 900.
No, they were 8.
Okay. This is I kind of like the fact that these characters talk. I think more of these I think more of them should talk. Oh dear God.
That has nothing to do with this duel, Astro. God damn it.
Damn it, Astral.
All the magic and trap cards. I know that feeling. Oh, God. Wait. Ah.
Yeah.
Astro, can you make a little bit more sense without referencing the goddamn show? Well then.
Jeez.
So where did the red and white come from? Also add.
Yeah, add.
Okay, we're just gonna cobble together these monsters that have nothing, that look nothing like the thing. Astral, stop being correct. I know you keep referencing the show, but stop being correct.
He won't.
1457.
I'm at 1458.
Wait, that was a short ad.
Yep.
Move up a second.
Yeah,
I moved
move
up a second. All right.
Thank you, Hulu player, for being a dumbass. All right. My timer says 1458. I can't guarantee that the timer's right anymore.
What do you see on the picture?
Oh, I know it's close enough. It's just I can't guarantee that that timer's exact for me.
Okay.
Because it delayed hard, and then it finally did it.
Well, as long as it's the Jet in Utopia going, how the fuck did they form that? I mean, there's like nothing from like anyone there except for like a piece from everyone. Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, where the fuck are the wings? Anyway, 1458. Picking up from there in 3, 2, 1, go.
This is when the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro rules come into play, when it goes ding ding, play this card.
Hey, dipshit, play this card. It might help you.
That still don't help.
That's a start. Well, make a trap. Well, that... Final trap card, Yuma. Dipshit. How do you forget the last trap card you fucking had, Yuma?
Repeat that again. To get its attack mode on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently we have to do a GX reference in this episode. Except the face down card would probably fuck him over if he didn't. Face down. Risk it for the biscuit.
He knows it ain't. Because he's watched this battle, as
Alright.
he pointed out repetitively.
Yep. Wait. So the move did nothing.
No, it still wiped him out.
Yeah. Okay.
He just didn't let his mom get killed.
Ah.
You didn't destroy the number card, so he was able to keep it.
No, Yuma still won, so he gets the fucking number card.
Oh, okay.
They just have to win a duel to get the number card. It's not about blowing up the number. Something. You get possessed by a number, don't worry about it. Everything will be okay from here on out. Well, we fixed family problems.
Somehow.
Yep. And Yuma has a flashback to his. Okay.
Did they
Maybe.
have to add that sound effect?
Yes. It's totally necessary. Kick him into the river. Kick him into the river. Kick him into the river. Do it! Do it! Wait. This episode has a Valentine's reference. How the fuck did we time that?
Oh my god.
Wait, so you were goo? Wait, so Astral is made of goo?
Apparently.
Okay.
And he's being entrusted with the future of his
He's
world.
made of ectoplasmic goo.
Well, what do we think?
Astral.
Probably the most enjoyable arc so far.
Agreed. Mostly because Astral, because we don't fuck around with Yuma being a dumbass for most of it. He's only dumb.
And there was actually some comedic moments in this.
Yes.
It wasn't just, oh my god, why are you so fucking stupid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best 2 episodes we've had so far. And to think, you
Astral.
wanted to quit.
That's my thoughts. Astral.
I don't blame you. Yeah, this is probably the best 2 episodes we've had so far. Maybe the show turns out for the better in the end.
Doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
Alright.
Same here.
Any other thoughts?
No.
Not really.
Alright then.
I kind of hope they continue stuff like that though.
Alright. Well, next time we meet the cat lady and Shark shows up again.
Is she a crazy cat lady?
I don't know.
Does she have 37 cats?
I think more than that.
Then yeah, she's the crazy cat lady.
Well, she's not old.
You don't have to be
I didn't
old.
say the old crazy cat lady. I just said the crazy cat lady.
Just saying, you don't have to be old. You just have to be lonely and have lots of cats.
Oh. They probably have that. And then Shark shows up on his friggin' motorcycle that's not a dual runner because reasons.
Because plot convenient.
I don't know why it's not a deep wheel. It just isn't. It's just a motorcycle. Which makes me kind of sad because I'm like, oh, I want a D-wheel in Zexel, but that apparently doesn't happen because synchros don't exist in Zexel for whatever stupid bullshit reason.
Really?
Yes.
I
don't think there's a single synchro monster ever shown in Zexel.
Wow.
And bear in mind, folks, the entire show before this 5Ds was all about synchros. They were kind of the show that introduced synchros.
Wow.
So, I don't know. People have theories that involve Arc 5 that kind of retroactively explain what the fuck's going on when it comes to these 3 previous shows and their focus on certain summoning methods, but that's a long, complicated theory that I don't think is what they're going for, but who knows.
Has there ever been a moment when a theory that was completely crazy ended up being true?
I don't know. Depends on your definition of completely crazy theory.
And ever. Because
Yeah.
I would venture to say if you're meaning ever in the term of in a Yu-Gi-Oh show, that could be one answer, and ever as in any show could be a completely different answer.
Yeah. Like, there's the Pixar, like the most insane theory I can think of is the Pixar theory. And that goes so fucking overboard that it's ridiculous. And it's strung together by a series of Easter eggs. Is the only basis for that theory. Because for those who don't know what the Pixar theory is, it's essentially a theory that puts all of the Pixar movies together into one universe in one timeline.
Which is extremely crazy.
Yes, but the only basis for it is Easter eggs that reference other movies.
Yeah.
Which is not a good thing to have your theory based off of.
Like the Pizza Planet truck in Brave.
That, Sully from Monsters, Inc. being in Brave.
Yeah.
And, like, other stuff. I'm just like, this sounds like a more and more ridiculous theory the more I read it. Like, no. Then there's the Ass Ketchum Coma theory, which, like, gets duplicated to other fucking pieces of media, and I just go, no, stop it, no. Not all fucking main characters are in a goddamn coma. Fuck off. Stop trying to apply Inception theories to everything. Stop trying to apply that theory to everything. Yeah, I can't think of one. Granted, a lot of the theories I hear are, like, way too far out there to really be true.
Like how ants' life, the ants and everything, they're actually the size of humans or something like that.
That, and, like, some of them are, like, super dark for, like, no reason besides to be dark.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like I saw something about Rugrats, and I'm like, why? Why does this exist? Who thought of this? Granted, that's like half the theories I read sometimes. It's like it's like something super dark for like no reason, just to be dark.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Of course, what made the round is that apparently an episode of Tom and Jerry depicts the two of them committing suicide by letting a train run them over. Apparently that theory
Wow!
apparently that theory is getting around. But the only reason I know about it is because I watched a Nostalgia Critic video on it where he goes, "No, because one, it's not the final episode of the original run of Tom and Jerry. Two, there is no depiction of him. They actually do not get run over. And three, it's a fucking joke. It's dark humor, mind you, but it's a joke."
Hmm.
But yeah, it was supposed to be like the last episode of Tom and Jerry ends with the two of them committing suicide by letting a train run them over. But no, it's not the last episode of Tom and Jerry of the original run of the show. Like, by no means. There are like months of episodes later after that.
Hmm.
But it's Joe, people. So yeah. Granted, I have my own crackpot theory when it comes to Arc 5 that's out there, but I do not say I'm not willing to give it any weight because I have no idea where they're going with the show. Because again, my entire theory is based off all the references that are in the show, which may or may not lead to something. It may just be references. So I have to bear in mind, this is an anniversary show. This is the anniversary of Yu-Gi-Oh! This is the 15th anniversary of the franchise. This is the 5th show. There's probably going to be references that actually don't mean anything. But yeah. Until next week, folks, when we continue our look at Zexel. That'll do it for
Rampant Epsilon.
Tommy Gun 2442.
I'm Pacer2448 saying good night, everybody. We'll see you on the next round of the Game of Soon Rift Tracks. Peace out.
As always, you can find the Game and Saloon Rift Tracks on our site at tgstgsr.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following at TGSaloon, on Facebook at facebook.com/thegameandsaloon, on Google Plus at google.com/plus TGSTGSR.org, and on YouTube at youtube.com/TGSaloon. Till next time.